Okay, hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So this is your, we're doing an extended reading for October. Sorry that I do have this Velcro type of, bought for me by an acquaintance. But for some reason, Sagittarius, it seems to always get a bit messy, so pardon that on the actual thing. I've tried brushing it off as much as I can. Anyway, this is an extended love reading for the month of October 2017. You're not getting a Gypsy Tarot reading just yet. You might get one mid-month, but for now we are just going to deal with an extended Celtic Cross love reading for you guys, using clarifiers. I'm using my Witch's Tarot Expanded Celtic Cross Love Spread Tarot deck. I just wrote on there that that's what it is, because this is what I use this particular deck for. I like to use different decks. I've got hundreds of decks, but I like to use different decks for different purposes. You've also got the Romance Angels as your advice card at the end of the reading. Okay. And you've got the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. No, not Rider. What am I talking about? I'm using this. The small miniature Tarot Rider-Waite, just for clarifiers showing up, okay? So let's have a look for you. Universe Spirit, give me a overview, please, for Sagittarius and love in the month of October 2017. This is an expanded Celtic Cross love reading for Sagittarius. Just give me the energies around Sagittarius for love. Give me the energies around Sagittarius for love in October 2017 in this expanded Celtic Cross reading. So I'm looking at Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. I'm looking at Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs in their love lives for October 2017 showing them. Alright, so we shuffled the deck. Now the expanded Celtic Cross uses, I use a significator, but I don't take the significator out. So showing Knight of Wands, you as, you know, the actual significator will just come when it comes. It's just randomly picked out, okay, as I go along. So what we want to do, we've shuffled the cards, we've split the deck into three. We're looking here at what your present situation is, and this is what the situation is revolving around, okay? This is your significator card, so this is you guys, all right, showing here. This is the challenge position here. We'll just pull these up a little bit. So this is what your challenge is. This is what the root issue or the foundation of the issue is here, Sagittarius. We've got the recent past of the situation. We've also got the most likely outcome stroke your crowning thoughts, okay? This is the immediate future position. This is you guys right now and how you're approaching the situation. This is what other people think of you, or maybe the person around you thinks of you. This is your hopes or fears, and this is the overall outcome for the situation, okay? Let's just move some of this stuff out of the way. And what I tend to do is show the overall energies, okay? Just need to shut something down there. So the overall energies is the Magician energy for this reading for October. Some of you guys, it might be that there is somebody new that comes in. Magicians often show people that turn up, they've got the gift of the gab, they're great at communicating, they're people who have a lot of charisma, they can make things happen, they're very sexy as a magician energy. Some of you guys, it might be a magician, it might be a Gemini, sometimes this can represent a Virgo energy as well. For some of you guys, it might actually be that there was a magician around you, and the magician can be somebody, again, he's not in the reverse, he or she's not in the reverse, so it doesn't show, though never get it twisted whether the magician is upright or not, because this person is very akin to taking people into their imagination. This person likes to create some form of an illusion, okay? This is what that magician likes to do. It likes to create an illusion around an individual by its words, by its thoughts. So this person would be the type that you'd meet and suddenly they'd be kind of like, oh, I could see our lives together and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I want to build us a house and I want to have 10 dogs and 10 children. And this is what the type of shit that this person talks. But the problem with the magician in a way, the difference with the magician in the upright to the reverse as a general energy is in the reverse, this person really has a bad intention. So they've got bad intentions. Sometimes in the upright, this person, they're a little bit away with the fairies. It's not that they've got necessarily a really bad intention, but the problem is that they get so carried away with their ideas and their dreams and their thoughts, and they can't help but verbalise it, and then they end up not doing it or not carrying it through because they are effectively probably some undercurrent narcissist maybe, or maybe they just don't realise that what they're doing is damaging. But there might be such a person around you, guys, as this. The Magician can also mean that you're starting a new love affair with an individual and it feels amazing and it feels incredible. So the energies are about something new here, potentially concerning love for some of you guys, okay? That's the overall energies. We're going to have a look at what the situation is for you guys, where you've got a Queen of Pentacles. For some of you Sagittarians, this could be a earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if there is something new that you're starting with an individual, it might be with an earth sign person, because this person is very prominent in the reading with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles energy showing here, okay? For some of you guys, it might be that the situation is about nurturing. Queen of Pentacles can mean many things in love. It can mean either, obviously, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual. Usually this person's a Capricorn. However, it can also mean wanting to nurture and grow a relationship. So wanting to develop a relationship, but develop it in terms of being quite down to earth and common sense. It can represent a sexual relationship as well with the Queen of Pentacles energy, a good sexual relationship. But it can also represent the need to go inward and look at oneself in terms of what one wants in terms of a relationship. So this can all be about self-evaluation. You guys, your significator card, is showing that you guys are the Chariot, okay? So there's something here that you're wanting to pursue, because Charioteers show people who are moving forward. So I think you guys are showing us the Chariot because you're wanting to pursue something in love, Sagittarius, in October. The challenge for you guys is, though, a liar, perhaps Seven of Swords. So it might be that somebody's lying around you, this Seven of Swords. You're wanting to pursue something, but your challenge is whether you trust this thing or not. Because the Seven of Swords, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could also simply be just, you know, a liar. That might be a challenge, somebody you don't trust. It's either you don't trust the person or you don't trust the situation, and that's your challenge, is to, because you're lacking trust. Your challenge is a lack of trust. The foundation for this situation is, oh my God, somebody else got that. Who got that card? It was Aries, the Four of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles shows, often when it comes to love or any situation, it shows control, it shows possessiveness, and it also shows a resistance to change. When you're in the reverse, you're starting to let go and you're starting to open up. So the foundation could be something to do with somebody who's now opening up to love. And that might be the same person as whoever is in the centre of the reading, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual. In your foundation, the reason for this reading is this Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody's starting to open up and let go, and they're starting to let go of controlling issues, potentially here. Because in the recent past, as a result of that, you've got the Two of Pentacles reversed now. Two of Pentacles in the reverse often means that somebody's got a lot of, they've got a lot of responsibilities and a lot of pressures, and they're finding it difficult to really find the flow in a relationship or find the flow in a situation. Somebody's just tackling too many options, or just too much responsibility as a result of this area here. The most likely outcome, we're getting a lot of Pentacles, so it might be an earth sign some of you guys are dealing with. The most likely outcome for love is the Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Swords often shows liars and people who are not telling us the truth. And your fears are, your challenge is dealing with somebody who might be a little bit distrustful here. With that Seven of Swords being your challenge, it's whether you trust, or it might be that you're lacking trust in an individual. And the most likely outcome is this Page of Swords in the reverse. So you might be dealing with somebody who's not telling you the whole truth, because it is in the reverse. I mean, in the upright, this person shows delays or not communicating. In the reverse, this person's not telling you the whole truth, or they're being... sometimes this is somebody who's doing a lot of backbiting and bitching, and that, you know, they're just not being honest enough and that type of thing with the Page of Swords. Sometimes it shows arguments when you get the Page of Swords in the reverse. But the Page of Swords in the reverse, really, it's a communication card. So, you know, this is about really nasty communication. We'll have to piece this together and see what it's about. The immediate future for love shows that you guys aren't going to be getting what you want, because you've got Justice in the reverse. And this is either injustice, or and it's coming as a result of this. So there's injustice showing here, or as a result of this Page of Swords in the reverse. So I think that somebody, it might be that they don't follow through with something that they're telling you. All right, because here we're seeing that somebody's now ready to relax on a situation, Sagittarius. But your fear, your challenge is that this person's probably a renowned liar, or they're renowned for not being honest with you with this Seven of Swords, okay? You are ready to move ahead with the Chariot energy despite the problems. But this person here, I think that the root energy is showing this person. I don't think this is your energy. I think it's the person. And I think that it's almost like somebody said to you, right, I'm ready now to change. I'm ready now to come out of whatever my problematic energies were. But then as a result of that, they've got even more responsibilities and problems. Because you've got one area here, the Four of Pentacles, which is good in the reverse, especially in terms of love, I feel. Because it shows somebody who's not resistant anymore to something here. Right, it shows a lack of resistance. You know, you're not resisting something with the Four of Pentacles. Because in the upright, it can either mean that you're possessive or controlling, or it can mean that you are resistant to change. So it can mean that I don't want love, or I'm not ready to open up to you. But in the reverse, this person's now ready to open up. So I think in the reverse, somebody's been opening up to you here. They're now showing, they're now lowering their defences, I think, here. But as a result of that, they're feeling kind of, I would say that they're feeling quite weighted. This person, I'm reading this as another individual. It feels like another individual for me. This person says that they want to move forward with that Four of Pentacles. They're saying that they're letting down their guard to you, Sagittarius. But, you know, as a result of that, you have this Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And now this person's not going with the flow. What they're saying is, oh yeah, I want to let down my defences with the Four of Pentacles. But the problem is that, you know, now I'm feeling overly burdened because this person, and I think that this is why your challenge is trusting this individual, because I think the most likely outcome is this person doesn't follow through with a promise with this Page of Swords in the reverse. I think they've been feeding you a load of bullshit, and as a result of that, you don't get what you want with this Justice card. So you're not getting the dream fulfilled. You're not being rewarded in the way, because you are the Chariot. Your significator is saying that you want to move forward with the situation here, but there's a lack of trust here, okay? Because this person, the root issue is this person's lowered their defences. So it's almost like saying that love is now available, or this person has become less emotionally held back from you with that Four of Pentacles in the reverse. But it's almost like as a result of that, they've got all these issues now they're feeling really weighed down by having to front up to what they've said. And I think they break promises too. I think they lie with this Page of Swords reversed. I think that they don't tell you the truth. I think this person, the most likely outcome is that your fears or your challenge is very founded here. I mean, challenges aren't the same as fears, but the challenge is what you're dealing with. And you might be dealing with a liar, Seven of Swords. I think your challenge is trusting this person, because I think that your challenge is dealing with somebody who lies with this Seven of Swords energy. And I think as a result of that, you'll experience it. You'll experience the person actually doing what they say that they were, not doing what they say they were going to do here. Because it becomes too much for them to push that through. And I think that you experience the lack of justice. You don't get what you want in the immediate future. You guys are the Knight of Swords. So I think that you are very, very... the nicest, and it's funny because your significator card is showing as you guys are moving forward with something. You are very, when you get the Chariot, it's about wanting to pursue something. It means that you really want to pursue it. But the Knight of Swords is who you are, and you are on a quest. And also you're showing as wanting to pursue something. So some of you guys might be on a quest for something here with the Knight of Swords energy. The significator card for you guys is showing you wanting to pursue something here. Okay. The situation is around wanting to pursue. You've been given the green light with that Four of Pentacles in the reverse, but as a result of that, there's just too many problems with this Two of Pentacles. It's almost like there's a huge weight as a result of this, because your challenge is this person's not being honest with you with the Seven of Swords. All right, they say that it's good, everything's good to go, but it's not good to go. And as a result of that, you've got the Page of Swords. The person's not telling the truth. They're lying, and you don't get what you want. Here you're thinking you're going to get what you want. You're ready for it, Knight of Swords. But you don't get it because the person lies. And coming in, how does this person think about you? Well, see, the thing is, what do they think, you know, this is the area that says, well, what are this person's thoughts on you? Okay, how others see you. They see you as the Ace of Cups. Sorry, I was just looking at my structure for the cards. They see you as the Ace of Cups. So they see you as being very receptive and open to love, which is why they're doing it. When you see somebody as the Ace of Cups, or, you know, the Page of Cups, those types of cards, you see somebody as being very receptive and open. to love. And that's probably why they're doing what they're doing. It looks like this person keeps changing their mind over and over again. Your hopes will be, well, yeah, Page of Cups. And that is that this person is, receptive. That, this is, whether it's the start of romance or whether it is, that you guys are making some form of emotional connection with the Page of Cups energy. That's what your hopes will be. The outcome shows the Ten of Wands. So you've got a release of a burden coming in here. But it's as a result of justice, because this is how the person sees you. So whoever it is that's doing this, they're seeing you as being very receptive. They're seeing as your cup is still being full. I think that they're seeing you as still very much someone that they can infiltrate, which is why they do what they do. All right? But because you've not had any justice here, the outcome from this area is the Ten of Wands. In the reverse, some of you guys are looking just to release this bullshit, because for you guys it is bullshit. You're raring to go here because the situation is somebody's giving you that green light with the Four of Pentacles. They've let down the barriers and they've said, yeah, here I am, right, I'm ready for this. And this is why you've got the Magician as your overall outcome. Maybe it's best not to listen to everything. It's not in the reverse, but still a Magician can put up some form of an illusion through words to another individual. Even in the upright, they can really drag you into an illusion through the power of speech. That's what a Magician does, because it's somebody who is an actor. That's what he's orchestrating. Look at the card. The guy's orchestrating something here. All right. You got the Magician and Death here. So some form of illusion or dream. When you get a card before Death, this is what's ending. So the Magician is ending. Something is over. And it might be that what's beginning is a new path with the Two of Wands. So there is an illusion, I feel, with this Magician that is over. And for some of you guys, it might be that it's over because you're starting a partnership, a new partnership, a relationship, the Two of Cups, that leads to something bigger and better with the Ten of Pentacles, potentially. All right, but I'm not going to say anything too tough until we get the down low on some of these areas. So we're going to see why you guys are the Knight of Swords showing here, Sagittarius. Okay. So Universe Spirit, why is Sagittarius the Knight of Swords in October 2017 in this extended, let's pull these aside, in this extended Celtic Cross love reading for them for October? Why is Sagittarius the Knight of Swords? Show me. Queen of Wands, that's you. King of Cups. Alright. So I think that this is more about restlessness, because you're showing here as a Queen of Wands. Sagittarius is Queen of Wands. And I think that what you're doing is, I think that your confidence, if we were to read this maybe as a sentence, while the King of Cups is about feel emotionally, there's an emotional anger there with the King of Cups in the reverse. And I think that your confidence has with this King been lowered in some way, shape or form. It can also be that you're looking across at a king. So what you're doing as the Queen of Wands is you're looking across at someone here who is not being very open with you. They've got a little bit of a hidden agenda. It might also be that because you've got the King of Cups energy, you're looking across at somebody who's quite emotionally manipulative. So it might be some of you guys are looking over at a very manipulative force around you, and it might be that you guys are, with this Knight of Swords, quite restless and even potentially quite angry, because I think you are looking at a very manipulative individual with that King of Cups who's offering you love. Knight of Cups. So I think that you're looking at a very manipulative, or somebody who's trying to manipulate you by offering you something here or telling you something with that King of Cups. I think you're very aware that somebody around you is being quite manipulative, and I think that this is why, and I think you know it because you're looking across, your Sagittarius, your Queen of Wands, so you're looking across at the King in the reverse. And I think you are looking at a very emotionally manipulating, or, this person's trying to manipulate, what their feelings or your feelings. Because the Knight of Cups is to do with the offer. So this King in the reverse is making an offer, but they're manipulating you, I feel, by making this offer. And I think that you're aware of this, which is why you're quite restless here. Why is the root energy for this reading the Four of Pentacles? Why is in the foundation for this reading for Sagittarius the Four of Pentacles in the reverse? Show me. Well, there you go. You've got the Seven of Swords. This person feels that their underhandedness will give them victory. So I think that this person here, I think what's happening is you're quite restless here. All right? And I think you're restless because you understand that somebody's trying to manipulate. The Queen of Wands is no fool, and she's very much a spiritual elder within the church. So see, she understands things and she sees things for what they are. And she really does. And as the Queen of Wands, you're going to be very, very spiritually aware, very highly intuitive. And I think that you're very intuitive, Sagittarius, that there is somebody who's trying to manipulate you by offering you things, by expressing something. But it's not true expression. They're trying to manipulate you because the root issue is this person might be trying to make you let down your guard. So the Four of Pentacles is where you let down a guard. And I think I would read this as you. The root energy, in your foundation, it's about letting go, or it's about releasing the walls that you've put up, putting down your guard. And why is that? Because I think that this person here has been underhanded. They want to achieve something. They want to get something from you with that Six of Wands. So their underhanded behaviour will ensure that they achieve victory. This is about somebody who's trying to cut corners, or they're being deceptive, or, you know, they're playing some form of a game that ensures that they get what they want. It's just almost like, this is a love reading, but it's almost like when you go for a job interview, you use certain tactics to ensure, you know, ensure achievement or ensure victory. So this is this person, I feel, using certain tactics to ensure victory with you. Because the situation is about you it's not them letting down their guard, it's you letting down your guard to them. Because I think that you're restless here. I think you're restless because you are very aware that this person is being very manipulative in how they're acting towards you. And the situation is about you, I feel, letting down your guard. Okay? Alright? Because I think that this person here, and I think this person wants you to let down your guard because they want to manipulate the situation. They're using underhanded tactics to ensure that you do that. In the recent past, you've experienced the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Why has Sagittarius experienced the Two of Pentacles reversed in the recent past? Knight of Swords in the reverse. So Knight of Swords in the reverse shows somebody who is fearful and somebody who, when you get the Knight of Swords in the upright, this is somebody who's very keen, somebody who is very confident, but this is a lack of confidence and fear in the reverse, okay? And the High Priestess showing here. So, just trying to think about that combination now. Because the High Priestess will always be avoidance. Alright? But this is also, if you look at the two cards, one of them is not coming forward and the other one isn't. So it's both passive energy here. So I don't know whether you guys have experienced anything that's been passive with this individual. Because the Knight of Swords is passive energy when he's in the reverse. He's not acting. He's afraid to act. So this is all about delays in news or delays in communication coming forward, or somebody not coming forward, somebody letting you down, somebody breaking a promise, somebody not doing something. It's a passive energy and it shows up with another passive card. If you want to try and understand how cards work together and you can't work out one card by the other, you look at what the similarities are, and both of these represent passive energies, people not doing anything. And it might be you've experienced a great deal of burden with that Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Making those choices has become even harder maybe for some of you guys because there's a lack of information going on here from this individual. Despite them, the situation is lowering defensive because this person has been using their tactics to ensure that they get you to do that, Sagittarius. I think as a result of that, in the recent past, this person's not done anything. And for some of you guys, it might be that they've been really quiet and you've been feeling really burdened by that, like, oh, fuck. You know, it might also be that this person here with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse is feeling really burdened to follow whatever this is up. Because they're fearful. They're very fearful with that Knight of Swords of coming forward, so they decide not to make any contact at all. Your significator is showing the Chariot. Why is Sagittarius' significator card showing the Chariot in two cards? Well, success with the King of Pentacles. Well, yeah. I mean, you are the Chariot and you want to pursue. So you're showing as a significator being the Chariot. What you are is you're determined, you're confident, you want to pursue. You know, you're not holding back. This is what you want. And why is that? Because there's a King of Pentacles. So this person is either a water sign. For some of you guys, it will be a water sign individual. For some of you guys, it may be an earth sign. And for some of you, it might be an air. It could be any of the suits. But there's a King of Pentacles and the Lovers. So you're really wanting to pursue a very strong relationship, or what you believe. Because the King of Pentacles in terms of love is very strong. He's one of the most stable kings within the tarot if you get him aspected right. If you get him aspected with something like the Lovers, This is a beautiful energy. It's perfect. It's perfection. If you get him aspected with the Queen of Pentacles, it's a soulmate relationship. It depends what you get this geezer aspected by, whether he's in, you know, if he's in the upright. You get a load of shitty cards around him. He can show as a shallow pig in the upright as well as in the reverse. The King of Pentacles in the love, this is the perfect soulmate. The perfect soulmate. So you're, as a significator, you're showing us very confident, very keen. You're pursuing something at all costs. And what are you? And why is that? Because you're pursuing the ideal of having the perfect soulmate here, King of Pentacles and the Lovers, Sagittarius, okay? But the focus around your love lives is the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the focus around, why is the energies around Sagittarius's love life, the Queen of Pentacles, show me? Because of the Ten of Wands. Alright, so I think that your struggle has made you guys look to the future more than anything here. You might be struggling with a third party situation as well. But what I would say here is that the energies around you now with this Queen of Pentacles, okay? I don't think that this is a person. I think that this is you, your energies. And I think that your energies are all about looking at what you feel the value is within you and what your value is in terms of what you want from relationships. Because you guys are struggling. It could be with somebody who's turned their back. It could also be that you're struggling to see the future of a relationship, because Three of Wands is often about looking to the future and Ten of Wands is about a burden. Alright, so you're feeling burdens about the future maybe, and maybe you're doing a lot of evaluation around that, because the root energy is somebody wants you to lower your defences, and they've been trying to get, you've lowered your, the root energy might even be that you lowered your defences. And why did you lower them? It might be that somebody was very manipulative in how they were trying to get something from you, because this is the Seven of Swords and it deals with manipulation and deception in love. But this person's being deceptive because they want to get something with the Six of Wands. They want to achieve something. So this is all about getting you to lower your defences. You already did it. This is in the root energy. You already lowered those defences with the Four of Pentacles. Took down your defences towards, because often Four of Pentacles in the upright shows somebody who's trying to, who's putting up their defences. But I think in the root energy, the foundation is that you lowered your defences. And why did you do that? Because I think there was a manipulator or somebody who was very deceptive and very clever in getting what they wanted from you guys. Okay, but I think that what happened in the recent past is nothing much happened. This person with the Two of Pentacles, you might have experienced somebody who was saying, oh, I've got too much to do, and oh, you know, I'm sorry I couldn't come around because I've got work and I've got this and I've got, and I'm so sorry, I'm just laden down with this, because this shows somebody under pressure, the Two of Pentacles. They've got too much on their plate. And that's because they're fearful. Their fears make them hold back. They're very resistant to coming forward now. They're very resistant to bowling in like they were here. And that's because of the High Priestess. They might be hiding a secret with the High Priestess, but also they're just fearful here. And what they want to do is just kind of hold back and maybe do a little bit of clarifying on what it is that they want here with this High Priestess. It might also be that they don't want to come forward because they've got another person, a High Priestess. It can show mystery people, especially when you get another Queen with them. Your significator is saying that you're on a mission here. And why are you on a mission? Because you want the perfect person. You want them to be the perfect person for some of you guys. King of Pentacles and the Lovers is the perfect partner. The perfect partner. Stable, secure, grounded guy in love. The Lovers. So you're pursuing this type of energy around you. But as a result of that, this is your significator, but your challenge is the Seven of Swords. Let's have a look at why is Sagittarius's challenge the Seven of Swords. Why is Sagittarius's challenge the Seven of Swords? Show me. Because there's a lack of effort with the Eight of Pentacles. And you've got the Emperor in the reverse as well. And I think a lack of effort is bringing a certain amount of... when you get the Emperor in the reverse, it means doubt. And it means a lack of energy. And it means weakness. And it means a very kind of weak structure. A very weak infrastructure as well. Alright, and I think that, you know, your challenge is the Seven of Swords. Somebody around you who's lying. They're not being honest. They're being underhanded. Why is that? Because this person doesn't really want to put any effort into building something here with the Emperor. They don't want to put any effort into building a solid structure with you. And that's because the root issue is that this person only wanted you to lower your defences so that they could sneakily get what they wanted from you. But after they get what they wanted, Sagittarius, suddenly everything becomes too much. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Suddenly this person's almost... And that's why your energy is the Magician. Somebody who's a bit of a con artist. Even in the upright, the bastard can be a con artist. I'm sorry. Even in the upright. Even in the upright, the bastard can be a con artist. Seriously. So I think that this person kind of... Suddenly everything, after they got what they wanted, became too much of a burden. Suddenly it was like, oh, too much work, I can't do. Oh, I'm busy. Oh, oh, sorry, I can't come out tonight because this, that and the other. And that's because they became fearful with the Knight of Swords. They reneged with the Knight of Swords. They became a coward. And they were too cowardly to tell you anything. High Priestess in the upright means somebody who's holding back on a secret. They're not telling you, they're holding something back, they're holding back information. This person was too cowardly to tell you, to speak. Because if you get the Ten of Wands, somebody's struggling to speak, because this card doesn't speak. So this person was too cowardly to communicate with you, honestly, with the High Priestess in the upright. Okay? And as a result of that, the most likely outcome for this situation, Sagittarius, will be the Page of Swords reversed. And why is the outcome, the most likely outcome for Sagittarius? In two cards, the Page of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. Page of Wands. Okay, so I think that this is probably you guys bitching, to be honest with you, or it's them. It's either the Queen of Cups reversed represents a drama queen and somebody who can be quite vengeful. And the Page of Swords is a card about spite as well. So the most likely outcome is going to be spite within the relationship. Vengefulness, nasty words, whether you're saying it to the person, whether they're saying it to you, whether you're saying it to someone else. Because I feel that your dissatisfaction, your high drama, it's either your... I don't think it's their high drama. If it is their high drama, this person is so fucked up, it's unbelievable. They're probably doing it to family and friends behind your back. Because Page of Swords shows people talking behind your back as well. The most likely outcome could be, if it's the person doing this, they're talking behind your back because they're saying, oh, fucking hell, he or she's too much. They want this, they want that. And it's being communicated through the eyes of the Page of Wands. Page of Wands talks about an announcement being made. Okay? An announcement being made. You know? And I think that this is more about an announcement being made to a Hierophant. Maybe this is you guys talking to, because this is the talking card, an announcement card, Page of Wands. This is where you get the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's very dissatisfied and very angry. And they're a drama queen and they've got a lot of hidden anger. It's like the King of Cups. These people don't manage to kind of get through their anger. They keep it. This is somebody who drinks when you get Queen of Cups in the reverse and King of Cups. These people indulge in the worst way of sorting through an issue. And this shows somebody who's very angry deep down is this Queen of Cups. And it's either you or this individual here, Sagittarius, is communicating that to a Hierophant, a friend, or a guidance counsellor, or somebody, or a family member. One of you is communicating your dissatisfaction. And I think it might be you, because I think that you feel so hurt that this person's done this, that some of you guys, the most likely outcome is you're just going to be bitching. Some of you guys are going to be, really angry about the situation here. All right? And this is happening here, the most likely outcome, because of this, this, and this. All right? For some of you guys, it might be that you are communicating your anger with that Page of Swords reversed. Because of the Queen of Cups, dissatisfaction. Queen of Cups is dissatisfaction. It's high drama. Drama queen is her, being a drama queen. But the Page of Wands is often the communication card. You're communicating something. So you're communicating probably drama to a Hierophant, spiritual guide, or somebody who's able to help, or somebody who's able to give you guidance somewhere along the line. You guys will experience justice in the reverse. Why is Sagittarius experiencing in this relationship justice in the reverse in the immediate future? Show me. Because of loss, 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So this is loss and breakup of relationship. Because the 10 of Cups shows breakup. It shows a relationship that is conflicted, or there are problems within a relationship. So there's sadness that there are problems within this relationship, or sadness or disappointment at breakup of a relationship. And that's why you don't get what you want. Justice in the reverse. You're not getting what you want here. You guys are seen as the Ace of Cups by this person. Why does this person see Sagittarius, or why does, you know, the people around Sagittarius feel like the Ace of Cups? I mean, see Sagittarius as the Ace of Cups. Why does this person or the people around Sagittarius, I think it's more than likely this person. Why does this person see Sagittarius as the Ace of Cups? And also the people around them, actually. Why do they see him as the Ace of Cups, show me? Well, because of the Two of Cups. Alright, it's caused worry. So I think that this person, whoever this person is, Sagittarius, sees that you're in love with them. Because over this relationship, you've been very worried and very upset. But it could also be over this relationship, the Two of Cups, this person's been feeling guilty. Alright, so they see, how do they see you? They see you as the Ace of Cups. Alright, they see that you're somebody who's very receptive to love. You're still open to it with them. Alright, because over this relationship you've been very worried. So I think that you've shown somewhere along the line that you're very worried about this relationship. And this is why this person sees that you're still very open and receptive to them. Your hopes or fears, Sagittarius, will be the Page of Cups. Why is Sagittarius' hopes or fears? Whoopsie daisy. The Page of Cups in 2 cards, show me. Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Well, the Knight of Pentacles is all about steadfastness and loyalty. Loyalty in terms of the Queen. Loyalty and nurturing. So you guys, I think that your hopes are to have still this relationship, this nurturing of this beauty of the relationship, this loveliness in the relationship. You're hoping to have the fantasy become real with this Page of Cups. Because I think that you're dedicated to nurturing. The Knight of Pentacles shows dedication and this is nurturing. So I think that you're still very dedicated to nurturing this relationship. But the outcome shows us the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Why is the Ten of Wands in the reverse as the outcome for this love reading for Sagittarius? Why is the Ten of Wands in the reverse as the outcome for this relationship for Sagittarius, show me? Because the Star, hope, brings judgment. So the hope of judgment, okay? You've got the Star, which is hope, and judgment, which is often the renewal of a relationship, recontact or the renewal. So there's hope of a renewal going on here in terms of this relationship. But whose hope is it? Whose hope is it? Because we go from here, where you don't get what you want because there's sadness over, you know, problems within this relationship, all the way to the outcome being here. Releasing pressure, because I think that you guys are still hoping for something here with this individual here. We've got 3 cards. Let's have a look at where they go from. So Sagittarius, in the recent past, this person I don't think came through for some of you guys. And your challenges, your challenges here. You don't trust them. So this person hasn't come through, and it's gone through to the challenge position being, well, this person you don't trust, possibly because there's a lack of effort in building this thing with you, with the Emperor energy showing here. And it's falling through to the immediate future, saying, well, you won't get your justice because you're going to be disappointed. Maybe this person lets you down again with the Ten of Cups. Or you're disappointed in, you know, this relationship not coming up with the goodies, not giving you the happiness that you need. Friction, discontentment with that Ten of Cups. Also, from the bottom, the root energy is somebody who wants you to let your guard down here because they're being devious, the Seven of Swords, because they've got something that they want to get. Alright? And as a result of that, you are needing to look at the value around October. And what is that value about? Well, it's because you're struggling to see a future probably with the situation. And as a result of that, it might be some of you guys have got a few choice words to say because you've just got so much built up emotion with that Queen of Cups in the reverse that you need to communicate it to someone, this Hierophant, a friend or a trusted advisor. I think this is you guys communicating something because I think that you're just so exasperating from here to here and here and here. I think you're just so exasperated by somebody's behaviour, all right? And also you guys are very restless here because you see that this person's being manipulative with this King of Cups in reverse in what they're telling and what they're offering you. They're being manipulative because they want you to take down your guard. And that's because they're being, again, manipulative, the Seven of Swords, because they want to get something here. But as soon as that person's got it, it's like Two of Pentacles, and oh, it's too much, I'm too busy, or I've got too much on my plate. But that's because of the Knight of Swords. That's because of the Knight of Swords. They're very resistant with that Knight of Swords, to be honest with you, with the High Priestess. So they're very resistant to being open and honest and communicating effectively with you. They're keeping a lot of stuff held back. And there you are, because suddenly this person said stuff. They've got you to lower your... And it's really in this area here that they got you to do something, Sagittarius. It's in this area here that this person got you to lower your guard on the situation. And that's why your significator is... You are on a quest to get this person to be the stable individual for a King of Pentacles and the Lovers type individual situation. You're on a quest because it's like, well, they did this. They showed me that they cared here, and therefore I'm on a quest here to get what I want, because this person showed me that I care. But yet your challenge is, you know that this person can't be trusted, because there's very much a lack of effort being put into building anything with this Emperor energy. A lack of effort and laziness. And you see this with this individual, because after they get what they want, they do this. I'm too busy. I'm too, you know, I've got too much to do. And that's because they're not really, they're afraid to front up and tell the truth here. What the fuck's going on with them here? And that's why your focus is on, well, is this the right thing to do with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright? Because this isn't about you nurturing it. This is about, well, what's the right thing to do? Because I'm struggling to see a future with this situation. And as a result of that, some of you guys are really angry, okay, within October. This Page of Swords in the reverse. You are bitching, and which is understandable, because you've got so much pent-up anger here with the Queen of Cups reversed, that you need to express it and communicate it to a friend or somebody who cares with this Hierophant energy. You don't get your justice because you are upset at how this relationship is not fulfilling your needs and desires. There's problems within the relationship. And this person sees that you're still reciprocal. I mean, you're still receptive. They can see that you're in love. How the person sees you as the Ace of Cups. So they're seeing you as being in love. Why is that? Because over this relationship you've worried. And as a result of that, it might be that the overall outcome by the end of it is that you guys are loosening the burden of fear, because you might feel that there is still, with this Star card, hope of reconnection with the Judgment energy. Hope of renewal and change in the relationship. But what is it that this person does in the gap that does that? Because this person still sees, I think this person, for some of you guys, is taking a bit of advantage. They're doing it here, I think. They're doing it here. They're doing it here. They're doing it here. They're doing it all over this bloody reading. All over it. And some of you guys are still taking somebody back that's doing that to you. You're still open, because they're seeing that you're receptive to love, and they're even seeing that you're in love. Because over this partnership you're worried. Nine of Swords. It's giving you sleepless nights. And they know that. So it's all, and they're showing us highly manipulative. So it's almost for some of you guys, Sagittarius, this person knows that they've got you where they want you. And they'll carry on doing it. Because you let go of the stress here with the Ten of Wands. Not because you walk away from it, but because you still see something positive happening with it. And, you know, I could say, well, the star is that there is relief as you unburden something with the Judgment. And some of you guys, it might be that. You might just say, fuck it, and unburden the whole thing. Some of you guys might do that, yes. But some of you guys might still think that there's a way forward with this Star card. You've still got aspiration of Judgment, okay? Renewal again and again and again. But there would have to give you that reason why. So some of you guys will let go and some of you guys won't. And that's why, for the month of October, some of you guys, the overall energy is the Magician. Some of you guys starting again. And some of you guys, the overall energy is a Magician. Somebody who's taking the piss. Let's have a look at what the universe has for you in advice. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Sagittarius for the October extended reading? What is the advice that you have for Sagittarius? What is the advice that you have for Sagittarius? Show me. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And I think it's showing this area here, because I'm seeing boiling point showing in all over this area here. This Page of Swords is anger. It's nasty words. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's really at boiling point. She shows us the drama queen. She shows us somebody who feels a lot of emotional anger. She can't let it out. This is communication of the Page of Wands. You could be communicating to a Hierophant, a person that's very important to you. All right? But it's telling you should let your friends help you in this situation. Alright? Because in true love, people make the effort. So let your friends help you. Forget all that stuff down there. Let your friends help you, because in true love, when you have true love, people make the effort. Alright? And there could also be a deception here from an individual that you need to free yourself from. Alright? So the reading is, let your friends help you, because with true love, people make the effort. So your friends love you, Sagittarius, so they're going to make the effort to help you, showing here. Alright, the person who keeps messing you about, whoever this person is, Sagittarius, I feel that they're not making the effort. And if you've got true love with anyone, people will always make an effort when it comes to true love. They won't make an effort if it's not true love. Alright, you've got a deception around you, and for some of you guys, you really do need to try and free yourself from that. Okay, that is your extended love reading for the month of October 2017. I would like to say, Sagittarius, thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I will speak to you guys on your Celtic Cross and your other bonus reading. Take care.